Elephant Man Podcast Network, Grown Man Conversations dealing with elephants in the room. What's going on, family? It's been a long time. It's been a while, right? It's been to see everybody. Subscribe, like, share, invite other people, right? Share this. I got merch coming soon. If you share and 10 people subscribe to it, I'll give you a shirt, okay? And some other things that's coming up that's pretty cool. But anyway, we got a lot of special guests this year within the next 2 months. I'm not going to tell you who they are just yet. You got to tune in. The goal is to shoot 10 to 15 videos per month, if not more, but I know at least 10 per month. Or different content, grown men conversations dealing with elephants in the room. Those conversations, those grown men conversations that we don't like to deal with, we're going to address and deal with. Um, and hopefully we come to some kind of understanding. We're not trying to discriminate. We're not trying to expose. We're not trying to make to hurt nobody's feelings. But the truth is the truth. And the book, Bible says, they that worship God must worship him in spirit and in truth. So we're going to talk about a lot of things that's the truth that we're not even dealing with. So we want to be able to deal with those. And we don't have another 10, 15, 20 years to suppress and pass information. One of the things that I will be talking about is the whitewashing of the gospel. Yeah, I'm coming off right off the bat, just like that, whitewashing of the gospel and identity. We have a lot of people that got an identity crisis, all races. But I'm reading this book. It's called Leadership Shift by John Eckhart. It's real good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just a regular pastoral to restoring the apostolic and the apostolic and dang, I'm stuck. Apostolic and prophetic. That's what I'm going to say. The apostles and prophets. It's fivefold ministry: the teacher, preacher, evangelist, apostle, and the prophet. And a lot of people don't deal with apostles and the prophet because I don't know. A lot of stuff is heavy pastoral. Everything goes on the pastoral one person instead of a pastoral team, and that's the model that we got set up. But there's so many gifts within the house that people just lay dormant, and it's for the edifying and building of the saints. You know what I'm saying? So it's used to build up the whole body, and so people just live and die and don't come into their fulfillment of who they are. But I'm gonna read this from that book. It's really good. When people do not know their identity, they will often miss their purpose. So purpose and identity is tied in to each other. Who am I? What am I? What am I called to do? What am I supposed to be doing? We're here on this earth for a short period of time. What am I supposed to be doing in that time? It's a specific thing that you're supposed to be doing while you're here, right? The devil tries to keep people from knowing who they are. He blinds the mind of many to keep them from their true identity. So he is trying to erase identity, keep people from their identity, swap identities. We got people out here swapping identities, saying that there's something that they're not. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Identity crisis out here. He blinds the mind of many to keep them from their identity. A person who knows who he or she is becomes a threat to the kingdom of darkness. When you know your identity, you can be yourself. You can be authentic. You can be true. You can be original. I always see people posting that thing, hey, keep it 100. I'm keeping it 100 and I'm dropping facts and da 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 da. But then when you go on the timeline, they got all kind of stuff that's anti-them. That's not even them. You know what I mean? It's like a facade, and they might be trying to portray something, a life or a lifestyle that's better or more intriguing or than the one that they got. You know what I'm saying? Be comfortable with the skin you're in. Find your purpose in Yah and move forward. You can be yourself. You can be original. There's no one else like you in the world. Some people might look like you. They might have the same thoughts and a few ideas at the same, but there's no one like you. You are unique as your DNA and your fingerprint. That's why they always take our fingerprints when there's a crime committed. It can be linked back to one person. You might have a twin brother. You might be a sister, father, uncle. No one got your same. No one got your fingerprints. So that's how unique Yah made you. You're created in His image and likeness. Genesis 1:26, and also said you do not have to try to be what you are not. A lot of people out here trying to be something that they're not. You know, I mean, you can be comfortable, like I said, with the skin you in and be who God called you to be and fulfill your purpose and your destiny in your life. You don't have to be something with somebody else. And so we covet each other and we're jealous and envious of each other because we don't know who we are. So we look at somebody else and think the grass is green on the other side of the fence and try to cop their style and do what they do and be how they be and say the stuff that they say and wear what they wear and go what they go. You don't have to do that. You can be comfortable with the skin you in, right? I keep saying that. I really hit home on that. So one of the things we're gonna be dealing with is the whitewashing of the gospel. Some people say it does not matter. The gospel, a lot of the people that was in the gospel, they have a Hamitic, meaning from the line of Ham, and Semitic from the line of Shem bloodline, right? A lot of the apostles, the prophets, and those guys in the early days of the Bible, they was black, they was dark. You know, I'm not trying to make them black because I'm dark or black. It just is what it is. And so over time, they changed photos, they changed pictures. Um, Even when they cast on the casting couch, when they shoot movies about Netflix coming out with a whole bunch of movies, Matthew and Son of God and Charlton Heston when he did Moses and uh, 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 Liz Taylor when she did Cleopatra, you know what I mean, in Egypt. And these people were not white people back in the day. And some people, one guy got on there, I was on a site, and he was like, oh, they're olive color. No, olive is two colors. You got a black olive and you got a green olive. Um, there is no olive. What do you mean olive color? What does that mean? And so some people say it don't matter. You got an identity crisis. You got to know who you are. And some people even say, oh, who has bewitched you? Nobody bewitched me at all. When you start talking about these elephants in the room, then people, oh man, you left your first love and somebody bewitched you and you going after the flesh and carnal. No, 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 no. We getting to the bottom and we gonna continue to worship him in spirit and in truth. We have to get to the bottom of it. I think that it does matter. You know what I'm saying? But whoever owns the camera, whoever owns Hollywood, whoever owns the movie studios, they control the narrative, and they can put out any image they want to. And so it's a united front in coloring books and shows and TV shows and stickers and buttons. And you see the Caesar Borgia. Jesus, look up Caesar Borgia. I might not be saying it right, but it's pronounced, it's spelled at the bottom of the screen. And they got this different, they're whitewashing the gospel, and you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny. I seen a post that said um, white people uh, put blackface on everything but Jesus. They stay away from that. They don't put blackface on Jesus because it's historically and biblically accurate. You know, now it don't really matter. Before we knew what color he was, it don't really matter. If we got to be saved by grace through faith, but for historical purposes, then it does matter, and we shouldn't change it, and we don't have the right to change it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get more into it, and so people perpetuate the lie, and that's a stumbling block for people receiving the truth because of this lie that's put up. We're gonna have people coming on different people coming on and talking about these different things. I'm just starting it off as an intro to it, and it's not about being racist or white or black. But this country is this country is interesting. I'll put it like that. We're gonna get more into it later. So subscribe, like, share. Let me know what you think. Whatever you want to talk about, I'll research it and we probably talk about some of those things. But I got a whole lineup of things for the next couple of months. So you know, holla at you. Perfect.